Hi, I'm Jay Handelman, theater critic at the Sarasota Herald-Tribune, and I'm with my editor, Susan Reif, arts editor and books editor, and we're launching a new segment here at HT Studio called Spotlight on the Arts. And every week with our colleague, Carrie Seidman, the dance critic, we're going to be rotating and sharing information about what's going on this week and events and performances that we're looking forward to. So why don't we get started, Susan?
So right off the top, we have an exhibition that is already on display up at the Ringling Museum of Art called The Way of the Samurai. It's a wonderful collection of about 80 objects from the Museo Stibbert in Florence, Italy, of Japanese warrior material. It's just fantastic, beautiful, more like costumes than armor, and swords and all of the kinds of things that the Japanese samurai would have used. A couple of centuries ago, the Japanese samurai class was actually outlawed in 1868. So go check that out up at the Ringling Museum until the 17th of April.
Okay. In the theater, it's a busy weekend starting, and I'm going to start you off with Sweeney Todd, a revival of the Stephen Sondheim musical that's opening at the Venice Theater, and it's running through February 14th in stage 2. So it's going to be an intimate production of this musical about a vengeful barber who slashes the throats of his customers, and with his partner in crime, Mrs. Lovett, turns those people into meat pies while he's trying to get to Judge Turpin, who sent him away for 16 years on false charges only because the judge was in love with Sweeney Todd's wife. So that show's star Kim Kolar and Chris Caswell, two of my favorite performers, and it's being directed by Murray Chase, the artistic director of Venice Theater. And because it's in the small theater, it's going to be an intimate production. People are going to be able to be so close. Kim told me in an interview that people in one row can put their drinks on Mrs. Lovett's meat pie counter, but I wouldn't suggest you do that.
And you don't want the blood spatter
I don't think so.
Get on your nice outfit, so be careful of that. Then we have a lot of Mozart coming up with the Sarasota Orchestra over the next couple of weeks. They have a Mozart festival. Two Russian string players, a father and son pair, Sergei and Andrei Dogodin, I believe you pronounced their name, are going to be here. They will be doing two chamber soiree performances on January 29th and 31st, and then the following weekend they will be performing with the orchestra's Masterworks concert series February 4th through 7th. The centerpiece of that particular concert series is Mozart's Jupiter Symphony, so that's something to look forward to for some classical music.
This weekend, Oslo Rep opens the third show of its winter repertory season. It's Eugene O'Neill's Ah Wilderness, and it's a rare comedy by O'Neill, who's best known for heavy dramas like Long Day's Journey into Night, which is sort of an autobiographical look at his life. And Ah Wilderness is a comedy that's looking at the life that he might have wished he had. It's about a young boy named Richard Miller coming of age on July 4th, 1906, and sort of discovering things for himself that he thinks no one else has discovered about what it means to become a man and set out on your own. Richard is played by FSU Oslo Conservatory student Tom Harney, and his parents are played by Denise Cormier and David Breitbarth, and that show will be part of the repertory schedule through April 10th. And it's the first production of Ah Wilderness at the Oslo since 1979.
For people who are interested in more literary things that are things that you read rather than see, the Sarasota libraries have chosen the entire works of John D. MacDonald for their one-book project for this year. The series kicks off officially this Friday night with an event at the Selby Library at 6 p.m., where John Jakes and some other literary luminaries will talk about the influence that John D. MacDonald had on their writing. This has also been carried through in a series of articles that we've had on the books page in the Sunday Arts section, where everybody from Stephen King to Tim Dorsey and all kinds of other mystery writers have been sharing with our readers why they so love John D. MacDonald. So you can either read about that or go and participate. That is a reservations situation for Friday night, so you'll need to check. We'll get the number up here for you to look at on that one.
So it's one book, but how many books do you know have John D. MacDonald?
Oh, there were a lot. There are many in the Travis McGee series, and he's very well known for Condominium, which is set on a fictional siesta key, but he did much of his writing and set much of his material here in Sarasota.
So you have your work cut out for you if you want to. You got to read more than one book.
More than one book.
This weekend, the Sarasota Pops brings in one of my favorite Broadway singers, Norm Lewis, who's going to be sharing the stage with the Pops Orchestra and soprano Elizabeth Southard. Norm was the first African-American actor to play the Phantom in Phantom of the Opera, and Elizabeth Southard played Christine in the same production. He's starred in many shows, and I think that's going to be a wonderful performance.
And then this coming week also we have Renee Fleming, the opera singer, who is coming to sing with the Sarasota Orchestra at their gala. It's sold out, so if you don't have your ticket already, you're probably out of luck on that one. But if you do have your ticket, be sure you go on Wednesday evening. This is a collaboration between the Sarasota Orchestra, the Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall, and the Van Wezel Foundation. And it's very exciting, the first time that Renee Fleming has been here to perform.
And it's interesting that the Oslo just opened a show called Living on Love about an opera singer, and Renee Fleming starred in that show on Broadway last year. So I wonder if she's going to get a chance to see it at the Oslo while she's here. The final thing we're going to talk to you about today is the opening of the Sarasolo Festival. This is the second year of a two-weekend event with 16 performances of one-person shows by a wide array of people. There are historical dramas, there are fictional things, some cabaret. Carolyn Michael, a longtime member of the Oslo Repertory Company, is doing a show, is putting together some of her favorite one-person shows. Christine Alexander, a popular improv artist, is doing a new improv show. She was in the last year's festival. And this is a strange assortment of things. One of the shows with an actress named Becca McCoy is called Pearl and the Hogwaller. And the festival is running at the Crocker Memorial Church. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday, there are 4 shows each day, and the following weekend, another 4 shows each day. The tickets are not too expensive, and you can get information at godavan.strikingly.com.
So you have a busy 2 weekends.
I've got a lot to see.
No days off for you.
Well, there might be a little bit of time for rest and relaxation, or at least to think about what we're going to talk about next week.
So you'll be able to read reviews and previews of almost everything we've talked about here, both in the arts section, the Sunday arts section of the Herald-Tribune, and also at ticketsarasota.com/arts. And we'll see you next week.
So take care.